Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Rep My Block Show. This your girl KeyIce. So we got my co-host. He's muted. Oh, there you
Going
go.
on, KeyIce? How you been?
Not too much. I've been okay. It was a really long week, really stressful week. How were you this week?
Man, it's been a eventful week for me as well. Just kind of, making everything work and keeping up with the schedule as it goes, man. However it's going, I'm making it look good, I'll tell you that. We got a really great show ahead of us today. I know that's right.
Yes, we do.
Who we got on the birthday list?
Yeah, let's check out the birthdays. We had some really big birthdays this week.
Let's see, who
Yeah,
do
so
we
this
got on
week
the
we had
birthday list?
ASAP Rocky, Tony
Oh, that's dope.
Braxton, G Herbo,
Tony
and
Tom,
DDG. Happy birthday to
happy
them.
birthday.
We got a lot of topics for y'all today. There's a lot going on this
Yes,
week.
y'all already
We'll go
know.
ahead and start off
We are
with
here to cover.
we'll start off
We're
with the
here to
good
cover the
news.
hip hop trending topics.
Good news. Verzuz is back, everybody. It is back. Timbaland
Hey,
and Swiss Beats announced that Verzuz is going to be coming back with No Limit Records and Cash Money. This is so legendary. I'm
hey,
so excited.
yeah.
How you feel about this upcoming Versus on October 25th in Las Vegas?
I'm glad they bringing it back. I'm glad they're bringing it back. So Swiss Beats is bringing back Versus back at ComplexCon. And how do you top a pandemic era cultural moment like that? Is what I'm wondering.
Exactly. I feel like you can't really type. I'm like, I think they brought a really good set of versus, and I can't really say competitors because a lot of people tend to take sides during this type of thing. And the way they have it set up is set up to naturally take sides. But I know they don't really intend for it to be like that. They intend for it to be like a celebration of the culture, which is how I'm definitely going to look at it. But I mean, when you're pairing up two major record labels like No Limit
Yeah.
and Cash Money, it's really hard to like not compare them at the same time. So I think that given the fact that this initially did start during, you know, the COVID era and it's coming back now, um, what I would like to see is kind of like a fresh new format. I would like to see that. If they do want to kind of bring back some of the original um, ideas that they had, then I would like them to add scorecards, like official scorecards during the actual show. I don't think they're going to do that though, because again, they don't really want people comparing, that much. But I do know that there used to be like unofficial scorecards, song for song that people would be rating, and I'm actually planning to do that myself. Like I want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go all in because
Yeah.
I want to get excited for this. I actually want to be in Vegas. Like, man, I'm like, it's too late now. Y'all told us late. I couldn't get a ticket out there. Like, we could have got tickets out there. Like, for real, Red My Block could have been
Yeah.
live. But it's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. That would have been lit, man.
Yeah.
That would have been peak. That would have been peak. If Versus could come back with one dream matchup, dead or alive, though, like who would you be booking?
Man, you said dead or alive. You already know. Tupac and
Yeah.
Biggie, if it was dead or alive.
Yeah.
Come on, come
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say
on.
that.
How can I not say that? But yeah,
I knew you was gonna
congratulations
say
to
that.
them for
Yeah.
bringing it back because Versus
Yeah.
it's gone through a lot these few years. They had
Congratulations.
sold it and then they got it back. They bought it back. So I'm really glad that they bought it back and brought it back to the culture for who
Yeah.
really cares about it, who cares
Yeah.
about the music.
Hey, hey, Lil Wayne gifting Swizz a $2 million Brabus.
Oh yeah,
Like, what a wild friend flex.
yeah,
Like
that
wow.
was crazy. That's been trending this week, y'all. Lil
I wish we had
Wayne
a picture of
gifted
this
Swiss
car.
Beats a $1 million car for his birthday back in September. That was wild. I still can't get over that. I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa. But a picture of it, you said? I don't have a picture.
Yeah, I wish we had a picture of it. Yeah. No, I wish we had a picture
You
of
said
it,
it's a
though.
Ben's Brabus. Hold on a second. I can look it up real quick. Let me show everybody real quick.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I don't know what year it is. There's so many different
Yeah, I
types
mean,
of them.
a
Never
$2
mind.
million.
It's nice though. They have a video circulating the internet. It was trending this week. As y'all know, we like to bring out what's been trending over the past week. But yeah, let's talk about Timbaland though, because like I'm concerned about this AI artist he got, Tata.
Oh,
He
you
just
want to talk
debuted
about
this week.
the AI artist?
Yeah, Timbaland debuted his
Nah,
AI
Timbaland
artist
really out here
Tata.
creating. He really out here creating AI artists. Like he really doing it. With the
Yeah,
Jabberwockies is wild though. Like how you gonna befriend the Jabberwockies for this? I just man didn't just make beats. He made bandwidth musical. Like this is crazy. We've hit the point where the studio has an algorithm with his feelings. Like, do you think this is
yeah.
genius or dangerous? Like, can AI really carry the soul that made hip hop, or are we about to like start ghostwriting for robots next?
Well, I think it's dangerous. The thing is, he's not the first to do it. He's just the first major artist to really get put on the spotlight for it. You know, because he already had his beat makers organization. So I think just because of the spotlight he already had on himself and the fact that he was working with a lot of independent artists, I think that's why he's gotten so much heat over it.
So
But
much.
it's definitely not
Yeah.
first. Like actually, if I'm not mistaken, an independent artist actually put out the first major AI artist. It was like an unknown indie artist that did it before Timbaland even started looking into it. I think it's dangerous overall because it's like there has to be some type of line drawn. They really need to definitely create new categories for this type of music. Don't let that type of, do not let AI music interfere with human artists' music. Don't let them
Yeah, we
get
gotta go
Grammys.
there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they do get a Grammy, it has to be AI artist category. You have to add these new categories for these artists. So if you look at it that way, I would say, I wouldn't say genius per se, but I would say smart for like an indie artist, major artists to create their own AI artists to go up in these separate categories. Because one thing about AI is that it's not just about it's about your skill, but on top of that, it's about the creativity. So like you can definitely have an indie artist go up head to head against major artists that way, just based on skill alone. Because if they're able to captivate the audience with certain graphics and things like that for their AI artists, then they definitely can compete against, just say if Cardi B wants to create an AI artist or something, an indie artist that has like more graphical skills or a better team graphically can definitely compete against something like that. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, you're hitting the nail on the head. You bringing up all the good points. Because how do you even measure authenticity when the voice is digital but the rhythm is human? Like, where do you draw the line? Is the biggest
Yeah.
question when it comes to this whole AI and all these AI shenanigans. Like the whole time I'm watching the little video with Tata, and I'm just like, are the Jabberwockies real? Was the Jabberwockies there? And I think at the end of it, Bismarcky showed up. Like at the end of it, there's a guy beatboxing, and I'm pretty sure that's Bismarcky. I'm not 100%
Let's
on
go ahead
that
and check
though.
it out.
It
We
might
do
have
have
just
the
been
video. Yeah, let's check it
okay.
out and we'll see if that's Bismarcky at the end.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I pulled up in that spaceship, make a bitch crease a facelift, talk my shit on vibrations, 808 conversation, 101's on some greatness, public miseducation, all I read now is statements, ones and O's, it's amazing, that shit look like the Matrix, all this cash off the basics, this that hustle, that patience, I count stacks by the faces, I get lit by the aces. Got it straight out the basement. Flip my check off a day shift. I put ice on my shooter. He gon' duck immigration now. Bitch, I'm back now. Check my stats now. All these clips on me, I might black out. I was broke then, but this ain't that now. Knock on Fiji, the VV splash now. TT cashed out. I stayed humble. I seen kingdoms, watch them crumble. I seen titans, watch them fumble. This ain't Eden, this that jungle. I got options on options. I need bad bitches only. I get top on the phone now. Bitch, I feel like I'm Dochi. Yeah, they came to see Tata. Show me tits from the nosebleeds. I cook deals at the garden. Locked in right next to OG, Why these broke bitches tripping, I ain't lucky, I'm different, Paid your price of admission, That don't come with ambition, Who cook up out the kitchen, Who move sex after Christmas, Who put product on CDs, Turn that CD to Christians, yeah. This that shit on the game, yeah. This that shit on the game, yeah. Tell me who can go harder. Hit list every name barred up. I might book me a charter. I might pull up on all them. Clear my throat and go Dama. I ain't one for the drama. That ain't convo, that's comments. Tell her step up her grammar. I'ma need to see commas. You might catch me in Brooklyn. Yeah, I stay with a baddie. She wiped tears on her Prada. She so bougie and bratty. I got all I could dream of. I give praise to the Most High. Gemini motivation. I need all of that multi. Yeah. This that shit on the game. Yeah. This that shit on the game. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, and you're muted, you'll have to unmute. But yeah, I mean, that was Timbaland's AI artist Tata debuting. That was her debut video. We just posted this. Her full name, her full artist
Who's
name
that
is
at the very
Tata
end?
Tatumi. I mean, at the end, that was Timberland. You said Bismarcky. I didn't see no Bismarcky.
Okay.
That's Timberland at the end. Yeah.
My fault, folks.
Currently, she has 129 monthly listeners on Spotify.
Wow.
So we'll see.
I mean, I'm not hating. I'm just wondering how much of it is AI, especially in that video we just watched. Like, what program is he using if that's AI? Or is those real actors?
He's actually been pretty open about what different AI software he's been using. Now, for that particular video, I don't know if he's been combining some different things, but we know for the music, he's been using Suno. I don't know if Suno. Yeah. I do also know, because remember we talked about this a months back, and he created his own AI company as well. So I don't know if he developed with his team like a whole new software to help create this video, or if he's combining some other tools that he was using before that. But it definitely, I'd say the dangerous part about it is definitely how it's very realistic looking. Like even her, it's like, whoa, they got her to dance a little bit, and like for real, like and then you got him in the video with her.
It was just visually satisfying. It was audibly satisfying, and it just makes me wonder if AI music becomes the norm. Does that make real emotion the new underground sound? Like, is that what's about to happen? Like, it's kind of across the board with the whole introducing robots into society in all facets of life. Is it going to make the human touch that much more valuable? And at what cost? Like, will it come? Will there begin to be an underground culture of the human of what humans do? I mean, because it's like you hit a nail on the head. There needs to be a separate category. We got to start creating these genres now before it gets too messy.
Yeah, I think so. And I really hope that the music labels are taking that into account because, we've seen major signing, like a major label sign an AI artist recently. I can't remember which artist was that was what label, but um, there's been a lot going on. So I'm like, if they're taking, if they're making the moves to sign the AI artist to major labels, then those same major labels need to be making the moves to talk to all these recording academies and different show, like shows, award shows about getting the new categories added. I feel like they're putting a whole lot of effort to like include AI artists, which is really ironic because
Yeah.
when you think about inclusivity, they're including things that don't really exist. But then when you have humans that don't go along with their with whatever their image is, and they tend to diss the humans. But I think that's extremely important to note. But I mean, I'm just
Yeah, it's absolutely
unfortunately,
fascinating.
yeah, it is, and unfortunately, we don't have. This is not like the music world is not like a democracy where you can vote on things. And actually, it would be nice if they did enable that. But it's not that way. It's like whoever's at the top, they rule, they lead everything in the music industry, unfortunately. So I will say, they will look at numbers. They look at numbers all the time. So like I just said, like his artist, she only has 129 monthly listeners as of today. So if her numbers aren't hidden, then that could
Oh yeah,
change, how they do things as well. Like even for
yeah,
the labels that are signing other AI artists, if those AI artists numbers aren't hidden, after a while, like a lot of people were following those artists before they knew they were AI. So once they found
yeah,
out they're AI, I'm pretty sure their numbers started tanking a little bit. So we'll see what happens.
yeah. My question is though, biggest question that the video itself makes me wonder is who is the girl in the pink hair? Because if that's an AI generated video, like
It
that
is.
is absolutely incredible. That's an
Yeah.
AI generated video. That's crazy. Like I could not find any flaws. I
Yeah,
genuinely
she's
could not
AI.
find any flaws besides the fact that the Jabberwockies were in
Yeah.
it. That's the only
Well,
thing
I
that
mean,
kind of
Timbaland
tipped the
was in
scale.
it,
I was
so
like,
they were able to blend
who were
her
they?
with real humans.
Oh, so they were, so they just did their routine and then they green screened her in there.
Oh, you asking me? I don't know. I don't know how they did it. I
Like
just
they
know.
CGI'd her in there.
I'm pretty sure that that's what happened. Um,
I don't know. It just raises a
unless
lot of questions. It raises a lot of
unless
questions.
they
See this
allowed
eyebrow?
themselves.
It raises it.
It does. I mean, unless they allowed themselves to be AI,
AI
represented
generated.
by AI. Yeah,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure Timbaland probably has done
Because
to
usually
his
there's
own image.
something about the video. Mm-hmm. Raises a lot of questions. We're all paying attention, Timberland. You got our attention.
Yeah, got our attention for sure.
Remy Ma is leveling up again. She's launching her own hip hop network next month. From bars to broadcast, she's building her own platform. That that is major, right?
That
Especially for
is.
women in media ownership. Like that's major. This is
Yes,
huge.
it is.
Do you think this could spark more artists to like create their own outlet instead of just being featured on someone else's? Or
Whew. Well, I mean, congratulations to Remy, first of all, because I think that's really
yeah,
important to have a platform where you're in control. And I do like that she has like the whole platform is based on a model, um, like a free advertising model. So I think I like the way she's going about it. I think it's cost efficient. I think people will use it. it's called the Remy Network. I don't necessarily like her using her own name for the network. I think she should have separated herself from that network because, with that Clarissa Shields beef going on, I don't think that's a good look for it. But I definitely will use it myself. I'll check it out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think she should have probably separated her name from it.
It's a good thing for artists to own their platforms that they speak from. Like,
Yeah.
how important do you think it is for them? Like, how important do you think that is?
Well, I mean, I think it's important for artists that feel that they don't have a place to really shine. And I think that given her fan base, they'll definitely listen to it. I mean, watch it and listen to what's on there. I think for other artists that want to do that as well, I think that's great also. As long as the marketing, I think it's great as long as the marketing is up to par too. Like, because I think some artists they tend to think that their fan base will just automatically make it like big, but no, that's not the case. You got to put
Yeah,
money advertising behind it. So I think as long as
yeah,
that goes alongside with whatever artist is trying to do their thing on their own
yeah.
platforms, I think it will definitely be successful.
I mean, network is a huge step, especially like the
Yeah,
way that she's doing it. Like being one of the first kind of like people of her generation. Like, who else do you think should join that wave of hip hop media bosses? Like, who else should start their own network? Like, I feel like Doja Cat should start her own network.
hers will be very interesting. I could see a lot more than music culture on hers for sure. Yeah, I think okay, and then you got to also look at because I know for Remy's, she not only wants to feature music on there, she wants to have movies and things like that as well.
Mm,
So I think that when looking at it like bigger, like on a bigger level, then you can start even comparing it to Tubi and other things. So if she could get it bigger than Tubi, and
yeah,
people be like, "Oh, did y'all watch that on Remy?" Just call her network, Remy. I think that'd be
yeah.
cool because everybody talking about Tubi right now. Tubi right now. I do like the fact that it's short. It's
Yeah,
just
I was
4 letters.
gonna say. Yeah, we could be looking at the next BET. I don't know. Okay, Lotto gave her Mount Rushmore herself, Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B. I respect that kind of self placement because, like, that's me all day. If somebody asks me who my favorite hip hop artists or top dancers are, I'm on my own list. Like, you should be. If you don't crave your own face on the mountain, if you don't carve your own face in the mountain, I mean, who will, right?
True.
She also she also says she's open to making peace with Nikki. You know, you think that's genuine healing, or is she just like good, or is it just good timing for her rollout?
Ah.
You think it's just good
um.
PR?
Well, I think that she first of all, because when they were actively beefing, she was still showing some love to Nicki Minaj because like she was going on videos, listening to Nicki's music and stuff like that. So I think that even though they have the beef, I think it was more of like I wouldn't say one sided, but I feel like Lotto was always gonna be the first to probably want to make up. Nikki, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know about. I think it's a done deal for her. I don't see her reaching out to Lotto wanting to make up because of just her personality. But I'm not surprised. I'm definitely not surprised. Cardi B and JT. Okay, what had happened was
What happened?
JT
You know
had
when
made a
somebody
diss
starts
track.
saying, well, what happened?
Yeah,
When someone
yeah,
starts a sentence like that, you know it's about to be cheap.
right. And so what had happened was JT had made a diss track against Cardi B because Cardi had she dissed her on her latest album, Am I the Drama? And so the diss, I actually didn't get to listen to it before they took it down. But anyway, they say they took it down on all the streaming platforms. But you know how the internet is. Once something is up, you can't ever fully delete it. So I will be looking out for it so I can hear it myself. But it got 25,000 streams before they did remove it from the streaming platforms. Cardi B was trending this week about that because she went to the strip club celebrating the fact that it was taken down at 25,000 streams. So she spent 25,000 at the strip club this week. There was a video. So you know, she does have a song called Pretty and Petty. So it's really not a surprise that Cardi would do something like that while she's pregnant.
Pettiness is what that is. Did you hear me?
It's what pettiness?
No, that's poetic pettiness. Like,
Poetic.
is that strategy or just yeah? Is that strategy or just fun shade? Like, when did rap beef turn into financial flexing instead of lyrical sparring? Like, what is going on here? Are we even
That's
still
what I
like
was saying.
are we even still entertained by rap beef right now? Like the Kendrick Lamar Drake situation was hilarious. Every situation after that though, it kind of seemed like forcing the issue. Like, are they even trying to lyrically spar and be good at it? I don't know.
Mm,
But do these album
yeah,
fours still move music or do they just move timelines? Like, these are the questions, man. Ask yourself this stuff. You know, it's what I got. It's what I'm saying in my mind. Because is it really
yeah.
music that I would want to hear over and over again, or just something I'm gonna like? Oh, that's the drama. Okay, like y'all could have just went on a podcast.
True. I just feel like I mean to go along with that, I just feel like I think it's more promo for her album, really. You know,
Mm,
Cardi, she knows that when there's a beef, people usually would, create another rap, a diss track back. But she has her album out right now. She's not interested in doing that. She wants people to listen to the songs on the album. So she's just
that's true.
going along with that drama role right now to egg that on. But yeah,
You
we
gotta be
wanted to let
careful
y'all
with the
know about
drama with Cardi though, man. She'll beat
right.
you up. I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
remember,
even while she
and I
pregnant.
quote,
I don't
"She
know.
will beat you up. She'll beat all y'all up."
Yeah, I mean that part there being pregnant, she'll say that, but I really don't believe she would do that. I don't think she would put her baby in danger. But let's talk about Nas
Yeah.
because Nas has some good news for us today.
Didn't he start a casino or some sort of like
Oh,
new
I'm sorry.
business or something like that? I feel like
Yeah,
we reported on him
yeah.
last month. Maybe?
Month? No, because he just won this bid like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, he won a
Oh,
bid for a casino in New York. Him and Jay-Z both had
mm,
bids for casinos. Jay-Z's was turned down,
right.
and then like a couple days after that, Nas's was approved. So congratulations to Nas. He will have a casino up in New York really soon. He also just opened a Korean steakhouse, and I saw a lot
Yo,
of people, a lot of blogs were posting about that one. People love those steakhouses, don't they? I was like, okay.
don't
I'm
they?
like, y'all showing the picture of Nas and his business partners, but I want to see the food. Like, I want to see the food for real.
Hey,
But
I love seeing
congratulations.
them evolve like that, though. I love it because
Yeah,
it's what generational wealth looks like in motion. You know,
yeah,
you think,
true.
you think,
I'm sorry, what you
you
said?
think younger artists. No, I was just saying, you think younger artists are learning from that kind of blueprint, or are they just, trying to get to that quick buck? Are they learning how to invest? Watching people like Nas, like Snoop Dogg, like Ice Cube, do the right things with their money and invest. I hope
I
so.
think some are,
I hope
you
they're
know.
thinking.
I
Yeah,
think some are. You got young artists like Tuesday doing good things, you know, with his education, and
yeah,
then you see the investments. I saw Zillionaire Doe. He just bought a property. You know, he's under Yo Gotti CMG Records. So I think that they're depending on who is mentoring them. I think they're
hmm,
listening and looking. But if they don't have a mentor, or not even necessarily a mentor, just that type of role in their life, somebody that has that type of role, like responsible role, a responsible male role, then I think the
yeah,
other ones are just like trying to get that fast money, especially more the independent artists. I think they want the money. They want money to pay the bills.
yeah.
After that, then maybe they'll think
And
about the other stuff.
yeah, yeah. Artist, investor, philosopher. Is not the blueprint for longevity in hip hop? I don't know, but I would reckon that he makes a good example. You know, he makes a good example. I mean, what's more impressive, Nas in lyric legacy or his business portfolio? Do you think
Definitely his
artists today
business
value their
portfolio.
long game success? Huh? You said
You
what?
said, do I think artists? Wait, what was your
Yeah, I was
question?
just
Do
gonna
artists what?
harp. I was just gonna harp again on like doubling down on the whole the fact that artists today, do they even value the long game success, or is it just about chasing viral fame?
Oh, well, I think that there's a lack of media that even report on the good things that rappers do. So for that reason, of
Mhm.
course you're gonna have more people value the music over, his business moves. But I think as hopefully, that's what I would like to see. You got a lot of media coming up that wants to report like videos and stuff like that, but you really don't have that network where they're reporting on like good things. So it'd be cool to
Yeah.
have something like that. But let's go ahead and talk
Yeah.
about Sweetie.
So Weedy, her name's been in the Matrix again. Her former road manager is throwing all kinds of wild. And her former road manager and best friend is calling her all types of things, throwing around all kinds of accusations, from things like money, witchcraft, all of that. It's a messy mess. But the tea is tea. It also shows how fame attracts chaos. And how do you think it's going to be when artists keep their peace when drama starts circling like that? Like, how do you think artists are going to be able to keep their peace? It's not going to be possible. Especially somebody like Sweetie, she feed on drama.
Yeah, I mean, I think
She want all the
her
smoke.
friend, aka ex road manager, I think she's just, again, you gotta watch who you surround yourselves with when you get famous, because if you're not handling certain situations well, if you're not communicating well, then things can go south real fast, especially when they know
Yeah.
secrets about your life and stuff like that. In her case, I feel like, I feel like she was hanging around somebody that probably didn't really like her anyway. Because who does that? What type of friend would do that? Like, I know my friends, if we ever fell out, none of mine would ever post nothing about me. It would be all like we talking on the phone. We're trying to resolve things behind the scenes. No matter how famous either one of us got, they will always be that type of friend. So I think this girl here, Maybach May, I think is her name. At least that's what the yeah. But anyway, this ex friend here, I don't think she was really ever a friend. I mean, friends don't want money from you. Friends want you to love them and just show support for them and stuff like that. I don't know what type of exchange happened between her and Sweetie, where she felt the need to post all this stuff, and you know what I mean. But it's just giving me like bad vibes from that friend to begin with. That's how I feel. As I'm loading up this, I'm actually loading up this Mount Rushmore.
Valid. Absolutely valid. It just makes me wonder, why does every successful woman in music get labeled calculated or conniving the second she wins? Like, can a girl just win? Why she gotta be an expert manipulator? Huh? People just can't let people live. Man. Like you said, you gotta be careful of the company you keep, especially once you get to that celebrity status level.
Yeah, you really do.
In other news,
and real quick, before we move on, I do want to show everybody this Chat GPT. You know, it be hooking us up. You know what I'm saying? Chat GPT just hooked us up because we were talking about AI earlier. So why not use it during the show to show y'all the capabilities? But Lotto had her Mount Rushmore. So let's go ahead and show the image. We can move us down here. So this is the image that Chat GPT made. And the prompt was just a simple prompt. Hi, please create a Mount Rushmore featuring Lil' Kim, Lotto, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. So as you see, it did it in the order that I wrote the names, and I just put them in any order. There wasn't a specific order, but this was Lotto's Mount Rushmore. Yeah, so that's what ChatGPT came up with. Shout out to OpenAI ChatGPT. You know, I don't think all AI is bad. When you want to do quick things, because like normally somebody would have to get on a computer, get out the graphics program, and sketch all this stuff out. But boom, here we go. It took probably about a minute.
Hey, they twinning. It's real. They twinning. Look at them. The two on the end, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj twinning, and then who is this in the front?
Lil' Kim.
I forgot who she said. Lil' Kim and
Lotto. It was Lotto's Mount Rushmore.
Oh yeah. Hey, my brain ain't braining sometimes. Like,
it's okay.
Brain's not braining right now.
I'm just saying. But yeah. Yeah, so
but
that's what we have, y'all.
Cardi B looked like Nicki Minaj's little sister, and then Lotto looked like Lil' Kim's little sister.
Yeah, you're right. They did kind of favor. That's interesting. Let me go ahead and get Drake because we're gonna talk about Drake next. See what's going on with Drake.
Because in other news, Drake is back in the news. And I don't know if you want to lead this one.
Hold on a second. I'm getting this photo. Let me put this one out.
One. Every second after this is gonna cost you 50 cents.
I mean, yeah, but no.
Oh my gosh, something's wrong with my scrolling.
Dang, I know Drake's about to be salty though.
Surely they have music that does the right thing. Hollywood.
Well, in other news, Drake, his case was dismissed this week by a judge.
Was tossed out
in New York, and so
the judge said, "Get it out of here."
Well,
the judge basically said rap battles are lyrical warfare, not legal warfare.
So the actual statement from the judge made, it's a long statement, of course, but part of the statement, it says here, although the accusation that the plaintiff is a pedophile is certainly a serious one, the broader context of a heated rap battle with incendiary language and offensive accusations hurled by both participants would not incline the reasonable listener to believe that Not Like Us imparts verifiable facts about plaintiff. So the judge basically saying she doesn't, it was a female judge, because I know some people percent of male judgment. Not that it really matters, but it was a female judge. She said that she doesn't think that listening to that song has verifiable facts about the plaintiff and that most people wouldn't think it's real. I actually disagree with that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people think that Drake is a pedophile or PDF after listening to that song. So for her to put that in her ruling for one of the reasons for dismissal, mind you, that wasn't the only reason for dismissal, but that was one of the big reasons.
Yeah.
I don't think that was. I'm like, did she? I don't know. It makes me wonder. Are they Kendrick fan? Dun, dun, dun. Is she a Kendrick fan?
The truth comes out.
For real, I only can see a Kendrick fan really coming to that conclusion because I don't know. But I'm a Drake fan. I'm both fan actually.
You said I'm a Drake fan. I don't like it.
I like both of them, but Kendrick does. I mean, I'm pissed off at him right now just from the fact that he like rubbed it in so bad. But
rubbed it in, poured salt in the wound, poured the lemon over it, all of it. He did not they have not let that boy rest. And then he turns around and files a lawsuit on the man. So he's dragging his own show at the same time. It's one thing for the whole world.
Well, he didn't file it on him. He filed it on UMG though.
No, but I'm saying though, by him filing it, he brought attention to it even more. Like now there's even more.
Yeah, he did.
And we talk about it for even longer now. Like
he thought he would win the lawsuit though.
He smoked you in the battle. Then he turned around and performed a joint in Australia while you was on tour. Then he turned around and performed it at a Super Bowl. Like, bro, it don't get no bigger than that. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
we have to remember what the lawsuit was about. The lawsuit was about, it wasn't about just that song. It was about the fact that Drake felt, because he signed with UMG, so it was about him feeling like his label backstabbed him to promote a track going against him. Going against him.
Yeah.
Because Kendrick ain't signed to UMG. He is not signed to UMG. Drake is. However, Kendrick is affiliated with UMG because of some of the contracts they got. Because, like, it's all a big mess. UMG is linked to a lot of artists. I'll just say that. They get a lot of money from a lot of different artists. But what was the kicker was that after this ordeal with UMG, they put out a statement saying that they basically they look forward to promoting Drake's music. UMG said this. You know, so they're fighting their artists, but then they're like, "Oh, we look forward to continue working with you." Like, come on, like this is weird. Obviously, Drake wants to get out of that contract. I'm pretty sure he wants to get out of that contract with them. I'm speculating now, y'all. This is just all alleged, by the way. This is alleged.
It makes me wonder, like, is the courtroom the new battleground in rap beef? Like, is that what's gonna happen? Like, I feel like it takes away from the culture's DNA, taking legal offense to lyrical issues. Like,
well,
this is hip hop we talking about. You're gonna take it like, you're either gonna take it like an artist and walk away with your lesson, or you're gonna be whacked and take it to court. But I get what you're saying, like, as far as like him, like, technically he was suing UMG for either suppressing his work or like influencing that the other person's work is like praised more. So I definitely get where you're coming from, but at the same time, it does kind of like put a stain on the culture's DNA. Because I mean, has anybody ever done this before? Has anybody ever gone to court behind some rap lyrics?
Well, great question. But has any artist, has any rap artist ever called another rap artist a PDF during a rap battle? I don't remember that. I think certain lines should never be crossed. I think that was one. Like when you start calling people PDF, because I even see
maybe not
comments from
directly.
average people. I've seen it happen with average people, like people just arguing on Facebook, and somebody calls somebody a PDF because of how they pose with the kid in a picture or something like that when they're really not a PDF. Other people started thinking that they're PDFs just from that. And I think that's one of the labels you don't ever want to put on somebody unless you're actually trying to say that that's what they are. So I think that was really dangerous to do. When I say dangerous to that regard, I'm just talking about there's just certain things you don't touch. I don't think. Now, of course, rap battles have never had rules. They've never had rules. But when you stoop that low, yeah, Drake said some stuff. He was talking about Kendrick's kids and they're not his and stuff. That's a little different because they, cheating. That's a lot of people cheat, do stuff. I'm not saying that he did. I'm not saying that his fiance cheated and that's not his kids. I'm not saying nothing like that. But I'm saying that's one of those things that's like, it's still okay. It's borderline, but it's still okay. He didn't say he's going to try to unalive nobody or nothing like that. I don't remember. Well, did he? I don't remember him saying that in his beat. I don't know. I just think PDF is not one topic you put in there. So I definitely, if I was the rap artist, a popular.
No, you're absolutely right. You were hitting the nail on the head. That is a tough break to come back from, for real. That is a tough take to come back from. And I guess if you are gonna sue anybody over something, that better be it. Like, don't put that type of stuff in the same name as my name. I mean, in the same sentence as my name. You're right.
Yeah. Anyway, I get a little heated about that because
Yeah.
I'm like,
Hey.
that's major. Call
Hey.
somebody that. You don't do that. You need, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And if he didn't, yeah, yeah. It's just a lot. Yeah, that comes with a lot of baggage, man.
it really does. Let's
That's
talk
what
about a
happens when
little
you
bit.
rap battle people, man.
Yeah. Let's talk about what's
Yeah.
going on with d4vd because a lot's been going on with him. I actually tried to avoid this topic on our show because of
Yeah, this case is
the nature of
heartbreaking.
it. Yeah, this one's crazy. For as y'all watch our show, we do kind of try to give y'all a slight summary because we know y'all don't keep up with everything. That's why y'all watch our show. So we got to tell you what's been happening with him. But anyway, d4vd, he's a singer. Currently has 34 million listeners on Spotify, so he's a really big singer. He was recently he owned a Tesla, right? Okay. He owned a Tesla that was impounded back in September. It was impounded after somebody had reported it as abandoned. So picture this Tesla car vehicle in, a pound lot, a wreckage lot. And then there's an odor, a really strong odor coming from somewhere in the area. So anyway, I don't know who found the body, but there was a body of a 15-year-old girl in the trunk of his Tesla. And it's really sad. Her name was Celeste Rios Hernandez. I'm sorry, Celeste Rivas Hernandez. And she was just 15 years old at the time of this finding. And he was the owner of the vehicle. So that's what's been going on. This is again back in September. It's now October. It's just been a little bit over a month, or right at a month. He was recently trending this week because he's been trending the whole time, of course, since he's, a major singer, but he's been trending because there has been like different footage and stuff coming to light that links him and her as knowing each other. We don't know to the extent that they know each other, but there's definitely some type of link. And so this week he was trending because he made some changes back in September around the time, I think it was right before her body was discovered. that he made some changes to his home, like the ownership of his home. He put it in his mom's name, and this was one of his Texas homes. He owns a home in the Cypress area near Houston, and so he changed ownership. And this is reported by ABC News, so it's like real. It's not like we're not making this up. It's not alleged. Now, what is alleged is the extent of the involvement that he knew this girl, because reports have been showing, you know, as people started investigating doing that, you know, that you got the internet detectives and stuff like that. They've been looking at past posts on his Twitter account and stuff. And even there's some videos like of somebody that looks like, you know, that strongly favors this girl that was wearing like a disguise. She would wear like glasses or something like that with a hoodie on. And so people are saying that they think that was that girl. You know, this was like a while back. She had been reported missing. She was missing for, I want to say, 2 years. And so in September, when her body was found, this is after 2 years of her family searching for her. But he's definitely linked to this girl somehow, some way. We don't know exactly how. And it's not looking too good for him. He was on tour when the news came about, and he canceled his tour. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on.
Wow. Yeah, that's a whole mess. It's actually quite fascinating to just see that he's not even being charged with anything yet, simply because he like he's an African American male, so I would think he would have been charged as soon as they picked him up. That's crazy though.
It's wild.
And then
I mean, I think they need concrete evidence. I think.
Yeah, it's crazy though, because everything that when it comes to the investigation, as you look at it, everything kind of points to him as the fall guy. So I don't know what he's cooperating right now. So that could be why he's getting such a lenient, lenient like suspicion, because he's cooperating. And if he was a direct, if he was directly responsible for what happened, I would think he would have been confessed by now. So this will be pretty fascinating when it all wraps up, whether it wraps up with him being the culprit or not. Like, especially if not, if it ends up wrapping up with him not being the culprit, I am absolutely appalled to hear this story, but I'm definitely wanting to know how it ends, wanting to hear it come to a conclusion, because this is just devastating, man.
Yeah.
Like, the girl was 13 when she was reported missing.
Right.
And now at 15 when she's found, that's just strange. Super strange. So
yeah. And it's a really sad case.
Super strange.
Again, condolences to her family. I know it's really hard for them to see all of this playing out. Like, it's crazy. When I was like, what? Because he's not even, first of all, he's real, he's very well known, but he's like a low-key artist. What, like most low-key artists, you don't even think that, you wouldn't even imagine all this drama might be going on in their lives. So when I saw his name of all people's names, I was like, what? And then during this time, there was a song. Now this I wasn't able to verify, so I actually shouldn't talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it because I didn't verify it. There were just several blogs reporting on supposedly some song being leaked about him having a song titled Celeste. However, again, that's alleged because I wasn't able to confirm it myself. But definitely a lot of major news outlets have been reporting about the whole story. And we wanted to just, bring it to light to y'all, because I was like, man, it's been trending so long. People probably been wondering why Rap My Block hasn't been mentioning it, but I wanted to get a little bit more information before we talked about it on our show. But it's definitely crazy, and I just hope that she does get justice. regardless of what his involvement may or may have not been. It does look extremely suspicious on his part, though, but we don't know what really happened.
Yeah, absolutely gonna make sure we keep our eye on this one for y'all, man. It's
Yeah,
still developing as we speak, and there's a lot to put together here. So,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I know
Yeah,
we got a bunch of new releases this week.
yeah, there were a lot of new releases. You know, Home-Based Promotions, we follow a lot of independent artists, so there was a whole bunch of independent artist releases. But some of the major releases included Mobb Deep. They released, now they hadn't put out music in forever, y'all, but they just released an album called Infinite. I was listening to it before the show.
Oh,
It's pretty good. You gotta
okay,
be an East Coast,
it's good.
you gotta be an East Coast hip hop listener though. It's straight East Coast, like but it's definitely a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. And then we had, who else we got? New releases. We also had Bia. She released an album called Bianca. I started listening to hers too. Only heard a couple tracks so far, but you know, she has a typical Bia sound. You know, she has her own sound. I'm feeling that one track she got with let's see what the name of it is real quick. The track is called We On Go. We All Go
We on
Too,
go.
featuring Denzel Curry.
We on go too.
A$AP Ferg. So I was
Nice.
feeling that. And J Don, he dropped an album. His album's called Me, My Songs, and I. It's only 10 tracks. I
Me,
like
my
the
songs, and
album.
I.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
a
I
really
like
good
that.
title.
Me, my songs, and I.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Tony Phoenix for bringing light to that album. He actually said that he feels like he sounds like a young Chris Brown. But shout out to DJ
For
Tony
real.
Phoenix at Antonio, because I actually didn't know about that drop until he posted about it, letting us know. So that's what's up. And
Really,
Halle Bailey, she is gonna be dropping her
Halle
debut
Bailey.
album October 24th. I was like, what? That's her debut album. She has all this music out. She had the Little Mermaid music out and everything. And I didn't even know this is her debut album. I was like, what? I had to look at that again. Because I thought for sure she had an album out already.
That's awesome.
I'm double checking out. So I'm saying this because I'm like, but I guess she didn't have an album. She does. Oh, you know what? She has like yeah, she doesn't have an album out. Oh wow. It's like
Oh,
soundtrack. She's on other people's albums and stuff. But yeah, this will be her own album. So it's gonna be released under Parkwood Entertainment, which is Beyonce's label. So I'm looking forward to it.
that's dope.
It's also in conjunction with Columbia Records. I know Columbia. I will never forget what artist is under Columbia. Joey Badass, because Joey was saying some stuff about Columbia. But yeah, shout out to Columbia, to Parkwood.
Really badass.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you you got any other new releases you want to talk about this week?
Not that comes to mind immediately.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, nothing that comes to mind right away.
All right. Well, y'all, as y'all know,
I've been listening to a lot of the. I've been listening to a lot of the early '90s stuff. Been taking a trip down hip hop's memory lane, going
okay.
from the '80s to the '90s, kind of seeing how the sound changed and why it changed. You know,
Why it changed?
from then to
Oh,
the now.
that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, just kind of seeing
Let me know
how
if
the
you
sound
figure
of
out
hip hop
why.
changed. You know, because it did change. It changed. A
Yeah,
lot.
it definitely
It's a lot of
changed.
stuff about why, man. There's a-
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's deep. It
it's a
goes
lot of
deep.
stuff about why.
Yeah,
Instrumentally, you know, the instruments changed because technology changed,
right.
and then there were also like cultural things that happened that made the music change. Like when hip hop first started, you know, it was like more about um, speaking about cultural and like speaking about political kind of things, adversities and stuff like that. You know, like when it first began.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, I wish somebody would write a nice thick book about all of that, all those changes. Hint, hint. You can write a book.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna write a book about
Okay.
hip hop from the dancer's perspective. I'm writing
Okay.
it right now, actually. It's gonna be my
Nice.
manuscript. But
Okay.
there's another book that's out by an artist like that did exactly what you're talking about. I forget the guy's name though. Let me see if I can find it. This one.
Okay.
I
While
was
he's looking
reading
that
it.
up, let me see if there's any other new releases that are worth mentioning. Okay, Lady London has a new single out, 10. And then A Boogie with the Hoodie, Part of Me. He just released that single. Oh, I want to listen to this one. Slim Thug and Lil Kiki got a new song out called NASA. That'll be interesting to hear. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of music out. Dave East. That is right. He did drop his album not so long ago. Queen Naja has a song, Put It On. But Dave East, he had dropped the album. Let me see when that was. That was a couple weeks ago. Oh no, it wasn't. His album drops in 3 days. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, a Tuesday drop. Dave East got an album called Karma 4, dropping in just 3 days.
So
Okay. Did you find it?
no, I did not. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take me a little more research to find it because there's more books on hip hop than. I can't believe I can't remember this dude's name because I was I was like, dang, I know that guy's name, and now it's escaping me so bad right now. My Beat
That's okay.
dropped an album. This
Yeah, that's what I was
month,
kind of listening
October
to.
10th.
Yeah, I had listened to that one. Have you heard it
Well
yet?
then,
I listened to part
no,
of it.
not
So,
yet.
oh, okay.
Is it good?
It's pretty
There's some
good.
good singles. Stop Playing With Me. Tyler, the creator, dropped that. And then you already know Outside by Cardi B. I don't know if you
Oh,
heard
that's
Typo
old.
by
Mm.
Glorilla. That's
Ooh,
old.
wait, what list are you looking at? You looking at some old music.
I'm
That
looking
song
at
been out.
I'm looking at my
Listen,
old list.
what?
I guess these are just hot singles. I guess these are just
Uh,
songs that are
yeah.
still kind of like hot right now.
I'm like, what list are you looking at?
Which
Okay.
I'm gonna start doing that on my TikTok and Instagram. Start like 5 songs you should dance to. And
Oh,
then
that'd be
put that
nice.
in
That'd be
the
tight.
chat. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. But
y'all.
other than
Just
that, I've said everything that I should think of.
okay. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Red My Block Show every Saturday with us. Last night, Freestyle
Rep
Fridays, they
my
had a
block.
great
Rep
show.
my block. Rep my block.
Had I actually
Show.
did a freestyle last night. Y'all need to check it out. Um, yeah, I was like, let me do a
Hey,
freestyle because there is this
I'm about
one
to check it
beat.
out right now.
There's this one beat. It's called "War on a Sunday." Ooh, that beat go hard. I was like, man, I gotta do something to this. I wrote 4 freestyles to it.
War on
But
a Sunday.
I recorded one, but
War
I'm
on
gonna
a
record
Sunday.
some other version. But yeah,
Okay. I like the title of that though. War on a Sunday. Send me the
yeah,
link to that
okay,
so I can hear the beat.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send that to you. But yeah, y'all. As always,
I'm gonna
if you
check
wanted
out
to
the
submit.
Freestyle Friday too.
Okay, cool. Appreciate that. As always, if y'all want to submit music to us, definitely do so. I don't know what's wrong with my screen. I can't show you all of it. So I can't pull up. We have a new feature on here with the little QR code. I'm not able to pull it up right now, but make sure y'all just visit our website and you can definitely submit music to us. You can submit your freestyle videos to us. You can request an interview. You request any service that you can dream of on our website, homebasepromo.com. But we hope y'all have a great rest of
You
your day.
already know, man.
At the end, there you go. Y'all can scan that QR code right there. It wants to come out at the end. But y'all have a great
Over there.
rest of the
It's over there.
and peace.
Peace, y'all.